Hey guys, today's project calls for refinishing an old coffee table for my apartment. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing down below for more videos just like this, and go on over to my channel and check out my videos and my latest projects. Here on the channel, I like to refinish and flip old pieces of furniture that I found either out on the curb or on Facebook Marketplace. So if you like this kind of stuff, definitely subscribe and give the video a big thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and here is the video. The first thing I did was cleaned off the nasty top of that coffee table with just a paper towel and some soapy water. Next, I started sanding the top of the coffee table with 120 grit sandpaper, just kind of working my way from one side to the other. This took me about 25 minutes. I did it all by hand, and I kind of just did it in random spots. And in my head, I really wanted to do some sort of distressed look and just have a bunch of random lines going everywhere. So what I did to create that image and bring it to life was I would spend, say, 1 to 2 minutes in one particular spot, and then another spot I'd go and spend maybe 5 or so minutes. And I just kind of worked my way around the top of the table. So here's what the coffee table looks like, all cleaned off and in my apartment, and I am going to prep it for paint. So what I did to minimize the amount of mess that I could have made was I laid down an old towel, and then after that I grabbed my general wood purpose cleaner that I got from Kroger. I believe I got it for around $8, and then I grabbed some paper towel and started wiping the whole thing down. I wanted to make sure that I did a thorough job wiping the whole thing down because I didn't want any dust, dirt, debris in my paint job. After I was finished wiping everything down, I let it dry, and while I let it dry, I cracked open my can of Beyond Paint. This is a primer sealer paint all-in-one. I've used it on many other projects in the past. I absolutely love this color. And no, this is not a sponsored video. I just love this product so much. I think it's pretty easy to work with, pretty easy to lay out. What you do is you use a roller to lay it out across what you're painting, and then to get in the cracks and crevices, you use a paintbrush. And how they want you to do it for the cracks and crevices is take the paintbrush and dab it in those small, hard to reach spots where that roller cannot go. So it's really easy to work with, like I said. And for my first coat, I always like to do a really light coat, and then my second and third, I like to go a little bit heavier. But I ended up doing 3 coats total on the entire table, and that definitely covered all of it. You can't see any dark brown. I want to say this did take me about an hour total. After the first coat, it was dry after about 15 minutes. And I actually did let it cure for 24 hours because I was tired that day and I didn't want to do a second coat. After I got the whole thing painted, I used a stain. I'll display it here on screen what I used. And the cool thing about this paint and also the stain that I used, it doesn't have a strong odor to it. So I was able to do this in my apartment with the windows open and a small fan blowing out towards the door. So I let the stain cure for 24 hours. I came back the next day and I had bought some new hardware for the table. And silly old me, I can't leave the darn thing alone, so I decided to give it a little bit of character and take some sandpaper to it, scuff it up, make it look kind of vintage. And here is the finished product. I think it turned out really, really awesome. I absolutely love the color. I love the stain. The stain did darken up the piece just a little bit, but nothing over the top. Let me know how I did in the comments down below. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and check out my channel. Got a lot of other past projects that I have done. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video, and hope to see you next time. Take care. Have a great day.